Ukraine's SBU security service said on Saturday it had uncovered a corruption scheme in the purchase of arms by the country's military totaling the equivalent of about $40 million. The announcement of mass procurement fraud, confirmed by Ukraine's defense ministry, will have a huge resonance in a country beleaguered by Russia's nearly two-year-old invasion. The fight to root out endemic corruption remains a major issue as Ukraine presses its bid to secure membership in the European Union. Corruption within the military has been a particularly sensitive issue in Ukraine as it tries to maintain wartime public morale and present its case to join the 27-nation EU. Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov was dismissed last September over various corruption cases despite enjoying a solid reputation in representing Ukraine in its discussions with Western allies. The doomsday clock, established by the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, is a metaphorical representation of the proximity of humanity to global catastrophes, primarily caused by man-made technologies and environmental challenges. Recently, this symbolic clock has drawn significant attention due to its alarming setting close to midnight. Germany has presented a government-to-government proposal for the sale of 6 advanced conventional submarines to India for the Navy's P-75I procurement program, diplomatic sources confirmed. A senior German delegation was in Delhi recently to take the discussions forward. The senior officials were here 2 weeks back. They had good talks in order to move the process forward, diplomatic sources in the know said, without elaborating. The race for the deal, expected to cost upwards of 45,000 crore rupees, is between Germany and Spain, and the process has been considerably delayed. India and Germany discussed the deal at the highest level during the visit of German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius in June 2023, when he made a strong pitch for the bid by ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems, TKMS, in his talks with Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Mr. Pistorius had said that the submarine deal could become a flagship project between the two countries. Only Germany and Spain technically meet the criteria to submit bids under the P-75I deadline, which saw several extensions before finally culminating in July 2023. The deal is being progressed under the Strategic Partnership of the Defense Procurement Procedure. Mazago Dock Shipbuilders Limited, MDL, along with Larsen and Toubro, L&T, Limited, have been shortlisted to partner with foreign submarine manufacturers to make 6 advanced conventional submarines in India under a technology transfer. In a recent announcement, the World Health Organization, WHO, has officially certified Cabo Verde as a malaria-free country. This accomplishment positions Cabo Verde alongside Mauritius and Algeria as the 3rd nation in the WHO African region to achieve malaria-free status. The expansion of the group would add economic heft to the BRICS, whose current members are China, Brazil, Russia, India and South Africa. Saudi Arabia is still considering an invitation to become a member of the BRICS bloc of countries after being asked to join by the grouping last year, to sources with direct knowledge of the matter told Reuters on Thursday. The group had in August invited Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Iran, Argentina, and Ethiopia to join starting 1st January, although Argentina signaled it would not take up the invitation in November. The two sources said 1st January was not a deadline for a decision, with one adding there were strong benefits to joining the bloc as members China and India are the kingdom's biggest trading partners. Saudi Arabia's consideration of membership comes against a backdrop of rising geopolitical tensions between the US and China and Russia, and as the kingdom's warming ties with Beijing have caused concern in Washington. The US and British militaries bombed multiple targets in 8 locations used by the Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen on Monday night, the second time the two allies have conducted coordinated retaliatory strikes on an array of the rebels' missile-launching capabilities. The US and UK used warship and submarine-launched Tomahawk missiles and fighter jets to take out Houthi missile storage sites, drones and launchers. The officials, who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss a military operation, said Australia, Bahrain, Canada and the Netherlands contributed to the mission, including with intelligence and surveillance. In a joint statement, the 6 allied nations said the strikes specifically targeted a Houthi underground storage site and locations associated with the Houthis missile and air surveillance capabilities. They added, "Our aim remains to de-escalate tensions and restore stability in the Red Sea. But let us reiterate our warning to Houthi leadership. We will not hesitate to defend lives and the free flow of commerce in one of the world's most critical waterways in the face of continued threats." Japan is poised to join an exclusive group of nations that have successfully landed on the moon. The Smart Lander for Investigating Moon, SLIM, developed by the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, is scheduled to touch the lunar surface on 20th January 2024. This mission marks a significant milestone in Japan's space exploration endeavors and offers a unique opportunity to advance lunar science. China faces a demographic crisis as its population dropped for the second year in a row in 2023. This decline is attributed to a falling birth rate and an increase in deaths, especially after the lifting of COVID-19 restrictions. China's total population stood at 1.4 billion, with the country falling behind India as the world's most populous nation. The consecration ceremony of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya took place today with Prime Minister Narendra Modi performing the rituals. The new Ram Lalla idol was consecrated at the 161 feet tall pink sandstone shrine during the hour-long Pran Pratishtha ceremony. After reaching the Ram Mandir dressed in a golden kurta and a cream dhoti, PM Modi said that it is a great pleasure to be a part of this divine program. Addressing a gathering at Ram Mandir in Ayodhya after the consecration ceremony, he said Lord Ram will no longer live in a tent but will now reside in a magnificent temple. Today, our Ram has arrived. After a long wait for ages, our Ram has arrived, Prime Minister Modi said. Our Ram has arrived today after wait, patience, sacrifices of centuries, he told the gathering of about 7,000 saints, political leaders, industrialists, film stars, and sportspersons. It is Ram's supreme blessings that we are witnessing it, he added. The U.S. State Department has rolled out the groundbreaking H-1B renewal pilot program, allowing a limited number of Indian and Canada workers in the country to renew their visas without leaving the country. The program is being touted as a game-changing move after 2 decades of challenges being faced by the foreign workers. Here is a comprehensive guide to navigate the application process for the H-1B renewal pilot program. The State Department will release 4,000 application slots initially, with a total of 20,000 participants accepted over the next 5 weeks from 29th January to 1st April 2024.